Alright, so last time you guys had found your way through the beginning areas within the kingdom of Richter. After making your way to Sedgefoot with the idea that you could help with their local troubles with the wildlife being taken away from wolves and wargs and whatnot. You're quickly able to find some signs of that happening, as one of the fences on the side of the town you were coming from was destroyed, with several markings going away from it. Talking with a few of the villagers, you had heard that it wasn't just the one farm, but any with livestock out and about that had been taken away during the night. After talking with them, you also talked to the head farmer of Sedgefoot and got some details of some local areas you could go investigate. However, since it had been a long travel, you wanted to rest and sit down for the night, as well as have a very brightly lit camp as if to ward off the invaders for a night to possibly do some more investigations. During said rest, however, Demir had a similar nightmarish event in his sleep, though it's hard to see if it was similar to Clarke's, turning on her description of it. After antagonizing the devil within, it seems like the question of if he can even reach you was possibly answered, as Demir's body started to break apart, or at least his cheek, which was acting as a portal to allow the demons to crawl out of. Aside from that, several imps were already attacking the village of Sedgefoot. Moving in quickly to deal with the foes, you were able to kill most of them, though one that crawled out of Demir's cheek climbed its way back inside. Using detect magic and otherwise, you're able to see that Demir basically has a summoning aura around him, acting as a portal for the devils. Helping to put out the fires and help those you could, though there wasn't many of those that you could, as anyone who was hit by an imp was pretty much just instantly killed. And returning to camp to discuss what happened and to decide what your next plan of action would be, Demir searched through his pack and pulled out the head of Dorna, it rolling to the floor as he was putting his pack upside down. And starting off this session, we had that whole debacle with the military men from Richter searching for deserters. And to sort out that issue, you gave up Dorna's, not exactly his exact location, but that you did see him and towards Mater to the south. And we ended off last session just as Dorna's head is rolling across the floor and the characters trying to process what has transpired just a bit earlier and what has just transpired. So we'll continue from there.
Sorry, just something out. So we've just finished that fight, right? Well, I mean, like,
Yes,
Yeah,
Megatron.
yeah.
Yes, Damon.
Voice mod on.
yeah.
You have a voice mod on.
Oh, damn.
Are you trying to get into character for that new Transformers Animals movie? I forgot what they're
Wait.
called.
What the hell did I sound like?
You sound
Like
like a,
a robot?
transformed robot, yeah.
Oh, that wasn't intentional. Okay.
I'm the
Yeah,
GM
nice.
here. Only I get voice mods unless you're playing a Shindroid.
I was gonna say, look out for that new character. What does everyone else look like? Because Crom's kind of thought now is we can't help anymore. We need to get away.
Well, I think when the head dropped and Demir went into like kind of a very shut off state, both Mentha and Clarke just kind of rushed next to him and be there for him.
And last I remember, Crom was dashing through the forest with the head to get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if Clarke and Mentha are going to you. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be taking the head away, basically just as far away as I can from you.
You can certainly do so. It's not teleporting away from your grasp, so you can put it where you wish.
Yeah, I'll just grab it by. I guess if I'm running by, probably like the hair, or just just grab it as best I can, like a football, and just run.
That's a wonderful image, sure.
As I'm running past, I will say to Clarke and Mentha, we need to leave. We need to get back to camp as soon as you can.
We
That's
are
all
at
I've
the
got time
camp.
for. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
No, we are at the camp.
Yeah,
We
you
got back
are
to
at
the
the camp.
and we're like, I guess, backing it up slowly when this happened.
I thought you were still back at the village when this right.
No,
okay.
no,
Your
no. We
camp, your camp is pretty much on the edge of the village. It didn't take that long to get in and out.
And this is like the closest we've camped to a settlement, right? Because when we were in,
Yeah, because you wanted
Meh.
to be pretty much not exactly inside of the village, but close enough that you could see if anything was approaching. That's why you were like being so obvious with your torches and whatnot.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go into the woods to do that. That'll take me a bit of time.
Demir's going to start very rigorously scrubbing as much blood as possible out of all of his belongings with repeated castings of create water in his bucket.
What's Clarke doing?
She is kind of just taking everything in at the moment. Obviously, a lot's just happened with the imp just crawling back into Demir's face, wondering how it happened and everything. So she's more in shock than anything.
Well, with the people trying to be squeaky clean and being in shock, Crom will eventually get back to the camp without the head in his hand.
I'll try and keep my hands behind my back because they're probably covered in dirt and viscera. How's he doing? Has he spoke yet?
He's off muttering to himself while he vigorously scrubs everything that has any trace of blood on it.
Look, we've got two choices here. We either cut and run or we talk to these folk, but I assure you this ain't gonna go well.
It's best if we just leave.
Yeah. We're gonna take this as a lesson, though. We can't even stay near folk anymore.
Manta starts to start gathering the supplies and help back up the camp.
Yeah. Crom will do something similar. But he'll take a look at Clarke and see what she's doing.
Grabbing a quick drink, apparently.
Grabbing a quick drink.
She runs
Yeah.
off to the local stream.
If Clarke's looking after Demir, like just making sure he's not hurting himself with the scrubbing too badly, I'll pack up camp. If not, I'll do that while Clarke helps. Clarke, you got him,
Yes.
or do you need me to do it?
I might have missed what the past conversation was. What was that?
Basically, it was just saying that Mentha's going to start packing up camp. One of us is going to give her a hand. The other one's going to just make sure Dimir isn't like hurt himself too badly while he's doing the scrubbing.
I'll give Mentha a hand.
All right. I'm just going to keep an eye. I'm not going to say anything to Dimir. This is kind of his own process, but I want to just make sure he's not scrubbing his hands hard enough to draw blood.
Well, I don't have any like lye soap or anything like that. I don't have a washboard or anything like that either. So it's just basically dunking things in until color is no longer there, and then dump in the bucket and casting create water until I get through everything that had a trace of blood on it. Fortunately, I don't have too many belongings, so probably takes me like an hour to get through it all.
I just want to keep an eye on Dimir and see if the villagers start coming over. If they start coming, I'm just going to warn everyone that we need to basically go.
The village is still kind of busy with people running about, trying to help themselves, as it were.
All right. I'm just going to let him keep going for a bit. If he gets to the point where like he's just literally like it's not really being very effective, I will sort of crouch down by him and say, look, once we get out of here we can do a proper wash, alright? But we're gonna have to go soon.
Alright, go soon, go soon.
If I can I sort of turn Dimir's head a bit, just to try and see that cheek where the imps burst out of. Does it even look hurt?
If he's only washing his clothes and not himself, there will be like a blood trail down his cheek, but you don't see any markings.
I'll just attempt to use the same water and try and like wash a bit of that, because he probably doesn't know what he looks like.
As soon as you start like making him realize that he's still dirty, he dumps out whatever's in the bucket and then just starts dumping buckets of water on top of himself, scrubbing as vigorously as he possibly can to the point where his skin is red and possibly prickling with spots of blood, and just getting himself clean as he possibly can.
I'm just going to try and lessen the damage as best I can. I know I'm not going to stop you, because I know this is kind of how you're dealing with it, but I don't want you to hurt yourself too badly. Are you two done yet? It's getting worse.
I think we're pretty much there.
Alright. I'll pick up what I can. Come on. I'll give him a hand to try and get him up if he's going to pay attention.
He seems a little bit lost, but he'll follow you.
We talk about this a bit later. Come on. I need you here, now. You don't need those chocobos.
You see him try to cast a spell, but I don't think it's been long enough for my mana to have regenerated, and I've been busy, so it wouldn't have regenerated. Let's see. Spells. I get one chocobo out, and then I'm out of mana.
Twiglet. Can you do that?
No.
You see, he's still trying to cast the spell, though. It just continues to fail.
It's been an hour. It doesn't really matter because I don't know the spell.
I think it's more like he's not really been able to focus.
Do you have clearer mind?
I do.
If it's clearer, I think you still get it. but-
Clearer, yeah,
Yeah.
clearer you do get even if you're busy, but I guess story reasons.
Yeah. How long has it been since the end of the?
I mean, if you're doing all this cleaning and packing up camp, I'd say an hour would come by.
I guess I'll be able to get 2 chocobos out then, but I'll still be at 0.
Alright. We're gonna have to just do 2 each. Can chocobos have 2 people on them?
No. If they're too smalls, yes.
Okay. Could they have a small and a medium?
No.
Damn it. Who are Demir and Mentha are the slowest people, right? We know that.
Correct. I think you're the
I
first.
can after the hour I can boost my movement by 10 feet.
How long does that last?
5 hours.
Oh, okay, yes. But how is it? What's it get up to?
Well, it's a long strider, so 10 feet
Okay,
extra.
cool.
So put me to 30 feet. Or I can get
Can you-
extra 30 feet for 5 minutes.
Can you cast that on other people or creatures?
Don't think so. I think that's
personal.
self.
That's fine.
That's personal, yeah.
Alright. You two, and I'll point at Demir and Mentha. You two get on these. Clarke's in light armor, right? So you're 30 feet.
I'll cast
He
Mr.
also
Gibbs.
has Mr. Gibbs, yeah.
Oh yeah,
My
Clarke has
heart.
Mr. Gibbs.
For now.
That's
For
bad.
now.
Whoa.
Calm down.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
bring
if
the
you've got
horse
2
into this.
chocobos, we can at least move it for
If the
you.
horse dies, I quit. If the horse dies, Clarke quits.
Come back as an equestrian. At that point, I'll just try and like lead Demir's chocobo away. Just say we need to get out of here. I'm gonna try and go sort of, if I can, northwest.
I can just give you the direction because I could have the cantrip for that.
Oh yeah, if you can.
I know that. Well, just roll it.
As the party strides their chocobos and starts to make their way northwest, you'll hear one of the farmers shouting towards your group, asking you where you're going.
I'm gonna keep going personally. I don't know what you guys want to do.
I guess
Sorry,
Clarke
Leah,
can
we-
walk over and just say, I'm really sorry, but we gotta keep going. We've got some business to take care of.
But weren't you lot gonna sort out the livestock issue?
Absolutely, but what we've done is we'll take word to the next person that comes along, and we'll make sure that they pick up where we left off. We'll give them all the information we have.
You're gonna leave us just after the imps attacked? Do they spook you too much that you can't protect the villagers?
I think you shouldn't have any problems with the imps anymore. We pretty much dealt with all of them.
How did you know? There could be more?
It's highly unlikely. You'll just have to take my word for it. I know it's not much to go on, as we've only just met, but I'm sure you shouldn't have an issue any further.
I'd say you could roll me either bluff or diplomacy.
Thank God there's a choice.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. If you say so. I saw the rest of you putting out the fire, so I guess we can sort out the rest until more help comes.
Like I say, I'll make sure to pass on the word that you still need this livestock sorted out as soon as possible.
The man then runs back into the village.
Clarke will look around the party like, has anyone got any paper? Maybe something to ride with? I feel like we need to actually leave something on a billboard to say that they still need this issue taken care of.
Just have a look, seeing if I actually have any. I only have ink and an ink pen.
So we just need some sort of parchment paper. You could just write directly on the billboard. Apparently there.
Is the billboard even, like, what billboard is this? Where is it?
No, I meant we'll have... There's no point putting the billboard thing in
Yeah.
this village. We need to put it in
Yeah.
another village.
Look like we can do that when we get there, but it's a good idea. We can't do much about it now.
No, I know. I know we can't do nothing about it now, but we still have to do something. We're the ones that took the job, and now we're not even completing the job.
Oh, you want to stay?
Absolutely not.
All right then. Look, we go northwest. We head towards maybe Falstead, somewhere like that. They might be able to help out.
Sounds good.
But we need to go.
You press on through the night as the moon goes off onto the distance. Some of you maybe putting your eyelids start to fall down, as this did happen towards the end of Demir's watch. So you still had a few hours of sleep left to go, but you really was waking up really early. And you work your way into pretty much the noon of the day you were in, because you were in like AM when you were fighting all these creatures. And Sedgefoot is but a memory on the wind, as it is now out of sight.
I think we're far enough. I'd like to say we'd better rest, but what if it happens again? Fuck.
I'll just have to deal with it in the moment. This is what it is now.
We
She
need
just kind of
somewhere
like
to
points above her head and like, this is the mark. And, you know, you guys are part of it now.
That might be true, but it doesn't mean we can't fight it. You don't need to just accept it.
Oh no, I definitely don't accept it, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. What we're currently doing is doing something about it. We just gotta find somebody to deal with it.
You need to rest at some point.
Yeah. It's a shame we're gonna have to go that far.
But like I say, rather than sleeping separately, ever since my issue, I've had Mentha with me. I think it's probably best if we sleep in pairs.
That might be an option. Yeah. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. It's a shame the Richter ain't exactly known for their magic. Otherwise, we could at least try and find out a way to... or just figure out how the hell it's doing this. What even is this thing, anyway?
What is what thing?
I don't think Crom knows it's Satan.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
wait.
anyone's said the name outright.
No.
No, I don't think it does.
remember, no, I just remembered from last session, after Demir's dream, he literally out blatantly said Satan, and that was the first time Clarke heard of it, and then that's what put her into her original shock.
And I'm pretty sure I was asleep. Like, Crom was asleep at that point.
Because Mentha never told Clarke the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demir straight up said it, but things happened so quickly that he never really explained anything.
No. That's why.
But he did name drop Satan.
Okay.
So if somebody's mentioning that
Clarke.
name again, she's got to go back into shock.
Oh no, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say. That's what the hell is it anyway? What? It's been 2 nights now. Why has it just started? Is it because we're in Richter?
Not too sure. I remember my dream, and then I remember Demir's dream. Speaking of,
Wait.
Demir, you never really spoke much about yours. That's only if you're comfortable with at least explaining some of it. I know it's not nice.
Tamir is glazed-eyed, not paying attention to anything that's going on around him, kind of just sitting in shock.
I guess Clarke would sort of go over, like, click her fingers in front of his eyes, like, hey, come on now. I know it's not nice. I didn't like it either. But we gotta stay together on this one.
His eyes try to focus on you, but right now he's gone.
Just a bit more time, I guess.
We can try and press him, but it probably won't do much good.
I know I wouldn't want to be pressed.
Do any of you three have any sort of heal skill at all?
That's a good question.
Nope.
I don't trained.
Yeah, not trained, but you can do it untrained.
Yeah. Common knowledge, I don't think is enough for what Demir's going through, but out of character, it's essentially it's too recent, and he's in straight up shock right now.
Do you look pale?
Possibly pale, mostly eyes glazed over, staring off into the distance like 1,000-yard stare, occasionally mumbling to himself and turning to look at or listen to something that you guys can't really notice. He's also quite often like touching his cheek and like massaging that spot.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
He isn't so bad, however, that if you guide him to something, that he's not going to do it. He is capable of being autonomous, but not capable currently of being proactive. He's only reactive, and he's only following directions, essentially.
Right. I'll take his watch. We can't send him out there like that, and I don't think I trust him to do it like this. I mean, shit, if I was like that, I hope you wouldn't trust me to keep watch.
Can't really leave him alone either.
No. That's what I mean, I'll stay awake with him. If you're still around to take first, we're good.
Yeah.
Alright. How are you two doing?
Just swimming, taking it as I go.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
Fucking devils. We ain't gonna get much done today unless you got something in mind. I suggest we just get some rest. We need to try and find a way of stopping them doing this, otherwise we ain't never gonna get no peace. And I know the mock, getting rid of that's gonna help, but we need some way to hide you.
Whatever we do, we need to rest first.
Alright. I'll set up a tent for me and Demir if you two are alright to do yours.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna start pegging a tent, but definitely putting the pegs in with a bit more force than he probably needs to.
Demir is helping. He does. He will be able to like think enough to come on over and just hold the tent stake for you or whatever. But he's still pretty out of it right now. His eyes do seem a little bit clearer now.
Yeah, just you hold it like that, and yeah, that'll be fine. Come on, that's the last peg. Let's get you in bed. Yeah, me and Demir will have our first sleep, I suppose. GM, just a quick one. If I sleep for a bit now and then a bit later, do I still get the 8 hours in total?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
As the party settles down for the night, thankfully, or possibly unnervingly, nothing happens through it. And you're able to wake up relatively well rested the next day. Jack, I think you've turned on a voice modulator or something again, because I'm just hearing like weird wood chopping from you.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Sounds like a dog throwing up.
That's weird. What now?
Nope, it's gone now.
That's really weird. I didn't have it on.
Exit the
Alright.
program.
Yeah, that's well, I've just closed it down.
You think Crom are being possessed?
You're right, the mirror.
It's a completely new day, so we get our mythics back, right?
Yes.
It is.
I really need to write this down somewhere. How much MP do I get back for resting? It's
Your
Level
caster
plus-
level and casting modifier.
okay.
Just if you want to save that as a link. So nothing happened last night.
You asking me?
Well, nothing we're aware of, right? Are there any tracks around our camp, anything like that?
No untoward tracks, no.
How's Demir looking this morning?
His eyes are much clearer. He looks to be more functional. He does seem to have like a pretty good weight around his shoulders, though. He is talking a little bit more, but very small phrases and words that like clip sentences, basically.
How are you two this morning?
Pretty okay. Didn't have any issue last time, like the other night.
Yeah. Fine, I guess.
Well,
Mentha will move towards to go to Demir and Mr. Demir.
What's? Oh, yes, bro.
Can I try something?
Sure, little one. Sure.
Mentha will first again cast Detect Magic to kind of get a grasp of the whole portal thing going on with Demir.
He still has a overwhelming summoning aura around him.
And then I'm going to use a mythic point to attempt Dispel. To dispel that effect.
Alright.
It's a caster level check, yeah.
Yes.
That's good. We're supposed to do that, so that's good. Ugh, that's a terrible roll. I may use a hero point to reroll that. That's better.
can search it.
Yes, I will search it also. Ugh,
Oh,
terrible.
You attempt to use the spell on the summoning aura around Demir, and as your hand lights up with black and purple shadows, it seems even being emboldened by Mythic is unable to dispel the effect.
Oh, Sorry, I thought maybe that would do something.
I thought I smelled.
Take it that didn't work.
But just shakes her head a little bit.
Crumb tries to like pat her shoulder, she'll let him. It's alright. Look, we can stay here, and we can think about this all day, or we move on. We got one night's grace, we might not get another one.
Demir just pack his stuff up and at the end of it create 3 chocobos out of thin air.
Alrighty.
Is the party still heading towards Forstead?
Yep.
Are we all up for that? I kind of just picked that out of the hat. Did we want to go to a village?
Yeah. I think that's if we're trying to get there as quick as possible. We still need to do resupplies and any very quick jobs if possible.
Yeah, we're gonna need some money and stuff, aren't we?
You're kind of quiet, Jack B.
Oh, I was just sorry, I had something in front of my mouth. I was just saying, we're gonna need some money and some equipment, really, aren't we? In fact, that's a good point. What did we eat last night?
Did you ever get those rations from Matt?
I don't think we ever did. I've got nothing in my inventory. I think we spoke. I remember speaking about it to Moonmon.
Yeah?
You talked about it and you said you would get them in the morning, but then I don't think you ever did.
Pretty sure we did, because we had the tasty ones and the less tasty ones, right?
You had the option for those.
Yeah, it's not in my inventory to say that we bought them. I don't know about if anyone else bought them.
Yeah, I don't have it written down either, but I'm pretty sure we did buy those and get them picked up.
So it was a meal of rations then.
I thought we had gone and done it. I don't, but I don't know. Nobody else seems to think that we are 100% on that. So Yeah, that was before all this other stuff happened. So I think that would have been because that was when we were helping the little girl cure her father.
Yeah.
I think we were supposed to go get there, but in the morning we rushed to her dad, and then we asked about the griffins, and then we went to the griffin nest.
And then we came back.
That took an entire night. Then we got back next morning to finish up healing her dad, and we just kind of left. Well, we slept and then left because it was a whole day trip. Then we had the whole argument with little Chrome shouting at a little girl. So we never went back to Med after that.
Well, it depends on how lenient the GM wants to be then.
I'd say you would have bought some rations.
Alright, at least the ones from the tavern, probably.
Yeah.
Tastier ones. That aren't gonna last as long. Is that what the deal was?
Pretty much.
I think we would have gotten 5 days worth of those. Because they wouldn't last much longer than that anyways. Does that sound good?
If you're asking me and not the team, yes.
Sure. And how much would those cost altogether?
I'm pretty sure rations are half a gil. I'll double check. Rations are half a gil each.
So for 4 people for 5 days, that's 20 gil? Or, no, 10 gil.
10, yeah.
Cool, I took the gil out of my inventory and we'll have 5 days worth of rations. So we're on 3 days.
Well, you don't need to count me in that.
Oh, you're right.
'Cause I don't eat.
I'm on like keto water diet.
7.5.
Because normally we try and hunt for some food, but last night was just no.
What about Mr. Gibbs and Speckles?
They have feed,
Yep.
The
and
frog
apparent-
doesn't.
but Speckles eats flies that go past.
I've got 10 lots of animal feed as well. I've got 2 rations left over apparently.
Looks like we definitely need that resupply then.
So we still have 3 days worth of food for the 3 of us.
So is that including last
So
night?
have you given me 3 extra rations?
Yeah, so you would have 3 rations for yourself. Crom would have 3 for him. I'd have 3 for me.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm up to 5 in total
you.
now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we bought some. I just can't. I can.
That's what those were. That's what those were.
Yeah, it must have.
Yeah, we kind of retconned a little bit because we weren't 100% sure. I took the money out of my my stock, and I basically said I bought them while we were at the bar, the tavern, but we never did go pick up the longer lasting rations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Also, I don't know if anybody was seeing what I was doing, but there's a much shorter way to get to that other country.
Mysteria.
Yeah. Like, much shorter than...
It is, but we're going into Mysteria, but that doesn't guarantee that, because we want to aim for the capital really, because that's going to be where the mages are.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong. Like, we don't really know much about Mysteria apart from what we've got in the handouts, but I assume it's gonna be like Richter, because where's the capital of Richter?
The one with
North.
the different icon.
Yeah, there we are.
Ricky.
That's what I mean. So like, Richter's capital's there, but there's all this stuff. Like we can see all these villages and whatnot, and settlements. So I feel like bearing in mind how big Mysteria is, there's no guarantee of what's over here. Unless we can roll for that? Would we have any idea of what's over here?
Not particularly.
No. It's a good idea, don't get me wrong, Intro. It's just the choice that we're gonna have to make. Do we want to go to settlements and get some stock, or just go straight in?
I think a good
'Cause-
idea to just get stock along the way. So go
We
through
could
the
just-
villages.
Yeah, we could like beeline it out. That's not a bad idea. Because there's no reason to go through Borstein, I don't think. Because that's like a garrison. But do we know? I mean, GM, do we know anything about like the border? Is it like heavily patrolled? Is it mountains?
The borders are all heavily contested because the wars are still ongoing.
Right. So could these be effectively? But would these be like potential battlefields then? Because I thought Mysteria
Yes.
were. Oh, I thought Mysteria were kind of not chill, but there haven't been any fights recently.
All of the kingdoms are in combat. Mysteria just holds the most land.
Right, okay. That's the choice we've got really. Do we go through like a established garrison or through a potential battlefield?
And they're holding the war on 3 fronts. They must be doing really well for themselves.
Well, they are not necessarily the strongest kingdom, but they've got a lot of like shitloads of spellcasters.
Potentially 4 fronts, depending on how Asura.
And obviously they've got Richter's doing better against Kine. But yeah. What do you guys think?
What way do you want to go, say?
Basically, it was just the choice of do we want to go like Forstead and then maybe Monotav, Enean out, or do we go Forstead, Mokta, Tinvar, Leonov? I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of these, but you know what I mean. Like out that way. I mean towards like the garrison, then towards the capital of Mysteria. Hold on, we have a language major. Gee, pronounce these words.
You're asking the only non-native English speaker in the group.
Yeah, but you're doing it for education, so shush. So I mean, like the actual distance, there isn't much in it. It's more a case
Yeah,
of
well, the left path is. Oh wait, hang on. Now there's a different left path.
yeah.
Yeah, those are the
So
three
the-
options I'm seeing you talk about right
Yeah,
now.
the
Yeah,
red
it's-
path is the longest. The pink path is the closest, and the yellow path is just maybe
It's probably the
2
more,
extra
like,
squares further.
Yeah, I would say the yellow path is like our resource path because
Yeah.
we would come across a lot more stuff. Don't get me wrong, the red path might have some cool stuff in it. We just have absolutely no idea what's in there.
No, absolutely. I would say the yellow path would be better, just down to the fact that you could spread your resources and, like, that's a much shorter distance to go without resources than that. But that is also not knowing if there's anything on the way.
I think
And that's 176 miles, whereas that is 256.
I still think I'm going to be honest. I get what Intro's saying. I kind of think the pink, me personally, the pink might be better, just because we're exposing less people to what we are. If that makes any sense.
Well, I took it or I was going with the assumption that we camp way away from the settlements. We just kind of go through.
That's what
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say. Go through,
got what
pick
we
up
can and
resources,
keep
camp
moving.
outside.
Yeah.
I think it's more like because if you hover over Borstein, it's like a massive garrison,
Mm.
and we
To
know.
Borstein,
for-
you could probably stay, because then if there's anything there, at least they'll probably be heavily guarded to
No, but
help
I mean,
fight back.
maybe, but I mean, we were kind of lucky in Cedra. They don't really know about this kind of stuff. If people just turn up and the next night they get attacked by demon, like creatures from hell.
Like already the way we just left, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back to bite us in some form.
Probably.
Because like when people afterwards start talking about he had these adventures and they were gonna do this thing, and then some imps attacked and they helped us, and then they just kind of vanished. Like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. It's not.
Something seems off here.
Yeah, it's.
How
I
should they
think
find? They
honestly,
helped us, right?
leaving Richter sooner rather than later is probably a good idea.
Like the border is going to be an issue, no matter when or how we
Yeah.
deal with it.
We essentially
It's,
have a choice of. Sorry, go on.
No, the way I see it, either we just go through a battlefield and hope we can make it through, or we go through an established garrison where people know what's happening and might have like a route through. But will
Yeah.
they let us through? Because we're just like foreign civilians. Are they gonna be fine letting us through?
And at the end of the day, they are at war. With
Yeah,
this
they are
area.
at
It's
war.
It's not like an embassy. It's almost. It's not quite, but it's almost like. The best comparison I can put in one day is almost like the Mexico-US border. We either try and jump it or we go through the checkpoint. I know, obviously they're not.
I mean, if we want to avoid a battlefront, we could just go straight north and see if we can find a way about like across the water.
I'm assuming the water is still contested, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Either way, we're gonna have to go across a potential, as you say, war zone.
I mean, storming a beach is easy, right?
Depends. We have the USS Texas.
No, but
I only say that because I think you know it, Troy. They flooded half the ship to fire higher at D-Day.
I did.
Anyway, what do you guys think?
Well, another pro for the yellow path, or the one path, would be that it has more settlements, so we would have more like
Yeah.
opportunities to get more rumors and more information what the front is like.
And
And
more
if there are any
personal
rumors or stuff
jobs,
like,
too.
and like if there are any like smuggling paths or whatever, we could sneak through.
I think we at least head to Lenov, or Linov, however you want to call it. At least go to there on the yellow path. And then we can make a decision if we want to go to Borstein or try and like essentially TP over to the purple path. Because surely, because they're closer, they would have a better idea as to what the front's like.
Yeah. Meal crop up here.
You guys up for that, everyone?
That works for me.
Yeah, that works for me.
Unable for some reason to get a border on my numbers.
yeah, it doesn't like players doing it for some reason.
It's a bit of a bitch.
Okay.
But yeah, Forstead I think is definitely a good idea. I will try not to fuck up any social encounters we have.
So the current vote is for one, or
Yeah.
at least most of the way through one.
I think we go for one, we get to Lenov, and then we decide, do we go to the garrison or try and border jump it?
I think that's a pretty good idea. Oh, by the way, the door that you had to go get, did it win this time, or did you?
The door you had to go get, did it win or did you?
I'll give you an update in a few hours. I'm not in A&E. the important thing.
It's also not your partner talking to us.
It's true. You get the smooth northern tones.
So the party's going with option 1, yes?
Yeah, I think so for now.
Should I leave these lines there, or can I delete them?
You could probably get rid of 2 and 3, I would say.
Yeah, just leave our current path for us. That way we will remember.
Remember where we were going. Where did we park?
It's also where we've been as well. I'll put it in the notes, but good to know.
Is Demir summoning up 3 chocobos today, then, since everyone will have one then?
Yeah, I did. I think I already took the MP out.
You need to add 1 for 50 because you have Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah, so I was down 1 after resting, and now I'm down 4, so yeah, it would be 3 chocobos.
Alrighty. As you continue on the new lovely yellow path that I guess somebody scribbled onto the map, for some reason the ink that Crom had was tinted yellow. You continue on your merry way. And as you are using your mounts to speed up the travel, with Mr. Gibbs kind of lagging behind, or you fellows just slowing down so that Mr. Gibbs can be at the forefront with Crom, I am going to need Crom and Menfa to give me a ride check.
Crom, Mentha, and who?
Just Crom and Menfa.
Oh, okay.
That seems right. That seems about right.
Alright. As you are traveling through the roads dip and dash here and there, turning from stone to mud, as well as some that just have some exterior ledges, as well as moving through many parts of, not exactly forest, but very flora-esque areas. You pass by several ruined houses and walls along the way, and travelling by one such occurrence of dilapidated walls and housing, Mr. Gibbs will come to a halt and neigh loudly as he crit his perception check. However, him neighing doesn't really help much, as everyone else is oblivious to this. As the chocobo underneath Crom and Menfa both disappear, Crom falling onto his face, whereas Menfa lands very cleanly on the floor, as the area surrounding you starts to be hit with several lights of magic. You then hear the clunking of metal and the straining of arrows within their bows. You may want to drag in your tokens again to fix them. I don't know if they're fine.
Just remember that the bonuses that you got from the last fight are out. So, like, the con is gone, for instance.
How long have we been writing for?
This will be 4 hours. Meant for you be at the back. You had 2 different chocobos.
All right.
And when you are ready, roll your initiatives.
Where were you when the ride check happened, huh?
I defined some pretty obscure rulings for what happens when your mount's dispelled. A lot of the things was like, oh, but paladins can't have their things to spell because they're real. They're called. Like, it's not what I'm asking.
I don't need that. I just need to know what happens. I guess the taste of mud makes people not act really fast.
I mean, it kind of probably tends to wake you up when you just splat on your face on the ground suddenly. When you were just riding a chocobo. Like, hey, this isn't what was happening.
Why am I on the floor? What happened? I'm not a fan of how long it's taking him to roll all these initiatives.
There's a varied opponents in different places, so I can't just do ring selections. Okay, looks like everyone's in the turn order. Okay, so there's the two casters surprise rounds. Nobody in this team can act in surprise rounds, can they?
Not at the moment, no.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Mr. Gibbs can act, but I don't know if he's going to be doing anything without Clarke's input, really. But these fellows are going to move. I just put someone onto the map layer. This one goes to there.
Am I still riding Gibbs at this point?
Yes, because you were ambushed upon your mounts.
Alright.
Alright, as this happens, a few of you may be able to see some of your aggressors. The two closest are men draped in rather clean, for possibly their profession, full plate armor with capes adorning their backs. And at the far back are two robed individuals. I think only one of you might be able to spot a vanguard towards the west with an arrow on their bow. But that is all their surprise actions, so we'll go to the top of the turn order with Crom eating the dirt. Also, Crom, you take falling damage. I didn't roll it. You take 2 lethal damage.
2.
2. Unless you got DR.
Nope. Okay, I hit the floor. Pretty spit some mud out. What the? Ah. And then, it's not even a move, isn't it? Unless you have special stuff.
Correct.
Alrighty. I'll stand up. As standard, I will use... Where is it? I think it's Heart of the Pack. Yeah. Okay. Heart of the Pack, so anyone within 30 feet, just has everyone. Yep. I'll give them intercept charge. So, basically it means that if any of us are charged, you can choose. Anyone else can choose to intercept that charge. I'll roll intercept charge for you now. So everyone counts as having that. It is an immediate action, however. And I'll 5 foot to here. That'll be me done.
As you activate that ability and give it to your allies, the guy in full plate here will shout to his compatriots to not charge you.
Okay. Fine. I guess they're just identifying class features.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that it?
That is it for me.
Alrighty. Clarke.
Is it just a move action to get off the horse?
To go for a mount is a move action. You can attempt to do a quick dismount, which is a 20 ride check. If you fail, you are forced to use the move. Otherwise, it would be a free action to do so.
So there's no harm in rolling it, basically.
There's no harm in doing
in
it,
rolling
but
it.
if you didn't want to use the move, that's the harm. If you fail, you use the move. But if you're going to get off anyway, might as
No
well.
harm. Yeah, well, I'll just use move to get down then.
That'll be a move.
But
You
you
can
can.
choose any adjacent square. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And can I tell Mr. Gibbs to, like, hightail it further away?
I'm pretty sure orders are also move unless it's a trick. Does he know tricks or what's his intelligence? Actually, no, he's just a normal horse.
He's just a normal horse.
Does he have any tricks?
I have no idea. He's a normal horse.
Is he combat trained?
I very much doubt it.
Action. Handling an animal is a move action. You are not a druid or a ranger, so you cannot do it as a free. So, since he's not intelligent, he would need to have a move action. You can use your standard instead to do it if you want.
I'll just protect him for now.
All right.
Clarke will attack the one adjacent to her.
You bring down your sword as you clank against his metallic armor and are unable to get through.
Damn. Okay. Do I surge it? Yeah, I'll surge it. See if I
As
can
you
get through.
move there, this archer is also going to take their shot at you.
I'll wait for that and then I'll surge to try and increase my attack.
The arrow hits you deeply for 13. This guy's going to go before you. And then you deleted yourself. How dare.
It's because it was wrong.
You were 21 something, so let's make you 21.
Yeah. Right.
Are you also inside this guy? Yes, you are. This guy will also have his ready shot
Was
against
a 25 hit?
you. Did you forget you had a bonus or something for your attack?
No, that was a surge.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was between my two whispered things. 25 does not hit, no.
Fuck's sake.
And the guy on the left tries to shoot you, however, they will miss. And he will also go before you. Is that it?
Did you say that guy, other one shot me?
Yeah, the one on the lower left tried to shoot you, but they also missed.
Alright, that's fine. Then that's it.
Alright, and we'll go to Demir.
Not real sure what I should do.
Brom will try and call out to where the ones that he can see are. So, Archer, Swordsman, Mage, so far.
Is it an action to dispel a dispellable spell that I'm currently holding, so I could just like get rid of the chocobo that I'm on right now?
Can you say that again, please?
So if I wanted, okay, mount is dispellable, right? So if
I mean, dismissible, yeah. It's a
Dis- yeah,
standard action to dismiss.
oh, it's a standard action. Oh, okay.
There's class features to shorten it, but they're few and far between.
All right. In that case, I am just going to cast light at this dude.
Alright. You shoot a holy beam of light, the man in the very nice looking armor.
Just so you know, we can see that.
What?
I can see that.
That was like a testing thing I was doing. It respawned itself like 3 times when I was trying to fix it.
Alright. I didn't try and read it, just let you know.
You indeed blasted that fellow with holy lights. He seems to take the full brunt of it. Then fort save. He is not illuminated.
Bitch.
I will let you know, you're going to need to use a move action to handle your chocobo, or it's going to try and run away with you on top of it. Or you can get off with a move action.
I'll just get off with a move action.
He will run away afterwards. Away from you, so he's going to go southwards. You can go to any adjacent square if you're dismounting. Alright, and the chocobo is going to flee. It goes to the guy next to Clarke. Fuck off! Stop not touching that bloody blue man!
it returns. We have any hero points, do we? No.
I need to double check the action for this. The man to the left of Clarke steadies his feet against the ground and takes on a lovely stance. If you want to do the same as what they did, it is a knowledge of local to try and identify class features. It has to be trained.
I have that.
I do not.
I don't know it though.
I can't see him.
Yeah, if you can't see him, you won't be able to do anything.
Can I not just yell at Manta? He's doing some weird kind of stance. It looks really defensive.
Well, like any kind of fighting stance?
Yeah, there's a ton of those.
It's literally
There's
a-
also feats.
Yeah.
But Clarke, you have no idea what he's just done. He's done something about his stance. And he is going to bring down his bastard sword upon you.
Has he got a shield? Sorry.
I can tell you exactly what he is wearing.
The bandit knight's
Fuck
back.
off,
It's-
blue man!
It's back.
Alright,
The bandit knight's back.
It's whenever I go into this fucking character sheet. I'm gonna move him. See if I move him, if it doesn't go back
if you
there.
put him like over here, we can't see it.
The guy next to Clarke is wearing full plate, has a tower shield, and a bastard sword.
Okay, that helps.
That explains why I didn't hit him.
And then he brings down his sword onto Clarke. Clarke, you will be stabbed very deeply in your shoulder as you feel as if he's going to go straight through it, as you are crit for 24.
Ow.
Goes to the 2 mages at the back. Need to double check this range. She needs to move to here because they are knowing what's happening. Alright, she moves to there. The other one doesn't move as far as they both are casting spells.
Can't do much about that.
You can spellcraft if you have it. I think you can also spellcraft even if you don't have it.
Nope. I'm saving them rolls.
Nope, spellcraft requires training. And 2 spells goes onto those 2 swordy boys up in front. this swordy boy is moving on up to Crom. He also takes on a similar stance to his buddy on the left. This guy also had his name changed for some reason.
Now I can roll the knowledge local. Because I can see
Yes.
that guy.
You certainly can.
I don't know shit.
He's got some good footwork. He probably went to
I'm
the
just
Martial Arts
so-
Academy.
Confused at what's happening.
He will also bring his sword down upon Crom. But Crom's thick fur saves the day as he takes less damage than Clarke. Crom, you'll get hit for 8.
Wow.
And then it'll go to Mentha.
What's happening? Why are you attacking us?
Like we can tell you, but ask the blue man over there, because he keeps spawning.
What blue man? Who are you people?
Why is there a square over there that keeps
I
coming in and out of
keep-
focus?
I don't even see any blue man. It's just a crazy talk.
Yes, behind the wall for you.
Yeah, like I don't see anything that's happening like beyond this point. Like I don't know what's going on over here. Unless I look at the stream, which I don't because I'm not a cheater.
It's always targeted.
I'm just... Oh god. Do you want AC or do I try and heal Clarke?
Clarke's definitely the point of concern right now. So
Should
we can help her out.
my...
Either heal or increase her AC because she's quite hard to hit.
Yeah, currently no buffs are going on.
You guys say that there are archers around.
There are. They've shot. They've both shot.
Yeah, I guess I saw arrows coming for Clarke.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have seen.
Yeah, I
Clarke.
would have seen that. Yeah.
One's in her shoulder and one's to the side.
Stuff.
Here I
stuff.
am, stuck in the middle with you.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna put the avoidance here. So it should reach everyone but me.
That's the
So
dodge,
little-
isn't it?
Yeah, that's a +2 to your dodge.
See, yeah. Thank you.
I guess I'm gonna 5 step up so I can get it myself as well. That's it. It's a move action. Yeah, I'm gonna activate my mage ring. Mage armor ring, whatever it's called. And that's it.
Doesn't say what AC this thing has. So I'm gonna guess it has 10 AC.
It doesn't it say?
It says 10 normally.
It has hit points and hardness. Oh,
I'll say 10. It's normally 10 AC for objects.
no, that's for 2 rounds anyway. So like, if they go for if they wasted to go for it, I mean, sure, I guess.
And it'll go to Crom.
Okay. Just checking if I've got anything more than just hit as hard as I can, which I don't. Fuck it. 5 steps there, just on blocking Demir. Oh no, actually. Demir can shoot through that, which isn't too much of a problem.
Do you want to use this fancy new axe?
Could do. As I'm saying, I'm going to go to there. I have no buffs apart from that. That's fine. I'm just checking there's nothing relevant. I take it these are not animals or devils, so I'm gonna just hit it normally. Hope for the
The
best.
guys next to you are pretty much fully armored. As far as you can tell, they don't have horns because their helmets don't account for them.
Nope. That is me done. I definitely miss.
You swing out with your great axe, and the man just steps to the side as you swing into the air. Then go to the archers. As I check languages. Hopefully my macro works. It does! They speak in a language no one here knows as they move around.
That's where I was sending Gibbs. Bastards.
Go like there, actually. Are speaking about sights. That's where he's going to be. They dart around as one of them goes into the corner of the wall there, and the other one goes next to the tree. But that is all they can do. Clarke, you're currently below half. I just remind you that limit breaks are a thing.
I know limit breaks are a thing, but I was going to ask. I didn't use my swift last turn, but I did use my immediate. Would it use that swift or this swift?
Did you use your immediate on the turn or outside of it?
Used it on the turn.
So it'd be using that turn swift. So you currently have your swift back now.
Perfect. Okay, if that's the case, then she will swift, granting her the critical strikes thing for fire. She is going to use her move action though to tell Gibbs to run like here.
You just run like way back where we came from, where the chocobo went.
Yeah, just run away.
Get off the map.
basically.
As far as I can tell, it does not provoke, so you can certainly do that. He's not combat trained, so it will be handle animal, yes. Let's see if I can find the quick DC for it. Breaks off and a voice back. Okay, so down is DC 15, handle animal.
Okay. -2, let's go. Fuck.
Gibbs is just like turning his head like a dog. He has no idea what you're doing.
Wouldn't he? Because he's not combat trained. Wouldn't his instinct to tell him to run away?
I didn't think
Like the
so.
chocobo. Like the chocobo just ran without us telling anything.
Combat trained is
You're
basically
correct, because
making
he's
them
not combat trained either.
stay in the
I mean,
fight.
Mr.
Yeah.
Gibbs is going to run south, so if you wanted to tell him to go in a specific direction instead, he'll just go south.
No, I just want him to run. I don't
How
care
dare
about
you
telling him
have
where.
animal untrained when you bought yourself a horse?
Wait, so
Okay.
if he was going to run away anyway, does that still require my action then?
Only if you wanted to make him go somewhere else.
I wasn't planning to make him go anywhere. I just want him to go away.
Yeah, you did. You said you were going to have Gibbs go there. You lie.
That's
But now that's
before I
built up.
realised he could just run away.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
didn't realise he was going to run. Right, okay, if that's the case, now I'm going to use my full action, which means I now need to change my other macro. Which means I will also use a mythic point to fleet charge. Because I fucking can.
Because why not?
Just remember there's a skiff, an aura of black and purple shadow, so these guys will see you doing something mystical.
That's fine.
That is the least of our concerns right now.
It's only the first attack that auto crits, isn't it?
If it hits, it crits, yes.
Alright. So I'll do the fleet charge first.
But it's the first attack that hits, isn't it? So if you do 4 attacks and the 4th hits, you still crit on that one.
Should be, yes.
And then everything
there
after the
is-
first hit is +4. crit, not to hit.
It should have a +1.
Ah,
to
what
it.
a shame. Your crit
Didn't need
crit.
it anyway.
Well, no. Well, the crit does.
Oh, you've
crit.
got 12. Yeah, that's why, because you've changed it.
I changed the macro.
Your first attack, that will just miss.
So the crit doesn't hit. Wait, even with a +1? Because I didn't add the +1 in. So it should be 29.
Yeah, 29 misses.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That 31 doesn't hit, seriously.
The 31 will hit, and so that will be the crits.
Just take the other crit.
However, you know that you're doing less damage than normal, but you're doing more because of the crit. I'll take the previous damage, of course. The offhand will miss.
I know they're in defensive stance, but geez, these guys are hard to hit.
Is that it from Clarke?
Yeah.
Alright. What action is Fleet Charge?
Bear with while I just have a quick look. It says a swift action, so actually I wouldn't have been able to.
Well, it didn't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
Put on your Fleet Charge macro that it's a swift action somewhere in the text.
Yeah, will do.
We'll go to Demir.
Alright, I'm going to use a Mythic Surge, and the two bastards with all the armor need to make DC 18 will saves, please.
What spell are you casting?
Sleepka.
Alright. The mage on the right will shout to the others what you're casting. They'll be saying it in common. So you'll know that they know you're casting Sleepka. We'll save. What's the DC?
18 will.
18. Alright, the one on the left. I just need to double check if they actually have any more bonus than this. That is already added in. The one on the left will go to sleep. And Sleep has a max of 10 either way, but the guy on the right saved.
Yeah, I was hoping they would be less than 10 HD, but
Very nice.
at least one of them's out for now. And then I can use a swift action to activate like immediate cure, right?
A swift action to immediate cure, what?
Like my
Close wounds.
yeah.
Oh, close wounds. I don't think the spell says out of your turn, so yes.
Yeah, so it does say if you cast the spell immediately after the subject takes damage, it effectively prevents the damage. But it doesn't say anything else about doing it outside of your turn, so I believe I can. I'm going to cast Close Wounds on our little fighty girl over there.
Alright. Everyone is real confused that you guys are emitting black and purple shadows.
Well, they shouldn't try to ambush us.
Yeah, that sounds like a day problem.
The second one, the second one was not mythic at all. The first one was.
Yeah. The first one was Clarke surged. Mentha also did something.
I haven't churched.
Mentha hasn't done anything.
I brought in a bubble.
That's unique in its own right.
It's just regular magic.
Yeah.
They don't know it. That's, again, their problem.
Hey, you might be running another wild magic user, I don't know.
So Clarke, you heal 12.
Not with Mentha. Oh, my good boy.
Not yet.
Is that it from Demir?
Yes.
Alrighty. Banana on the left is sleeping. I need to double check the sleep spell. Alright. Okay. Oh, you just pasted the thing. I'll just load it up on my side. So he's just sleeping. The two mages at the back are going to cast spells.
Yeah, spellgraph one of them.
You
So
can
I
do
can
who
see
and what
this.
now?
I can see this person.
You
person.
can see the other one too.
Can I? I can't.
I'll say you can. They're shooting it around the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be there actually, because they have to see their ally.
Okay, now I can see them.
I'll take the one on the right. I'll spellcraft that one.
Well, we can spellgraph both, right? Because it's...
Yeah, you can do both. There's no action cost
Yeah.
for it.
Left and right.
Same order.
Okay. Demir has no idea on the left. The right one is using Holy Orb Cantrip. Mentha, you know, the one on the left is using Cura.
Okay.
That's the wrong page. The knight to the left of Clarke is hit with a small blast of holy magic, which will wake him up. As both of those fellows will be surrounded in a healing light. And that's those two done. Again goes to the knight on the right, who is going to keep attacking Crom.
I will sudden block that, so I will light up. So it increases my AC by 3, and it means I have to roll twice and take the lowest result.
Alright. Okay. The lowest roll of my 20 and 19 is a 19.
This bastard. Alright.
It's a bastard sword, so it crits on both times.
One of these days, that's going to work, but until then...
It's worked before, just not for these fellows, because apparently they're rolling good. Your body is surrounded with a black and shadowy aura as you try to block. However, this guy curves around the mythical powers and is still able to charge deep into your shoulder for a crit of 18.
Okay.
He is then going to 5-foot step down to here. And it'll go to Mentha.
Okay, if I put an AoE effect here, would it still get this mage?
Yeah, that's on the edge of the wall.
I guess
so
I
yeah.
can put it like here, so that would get her.
It's a massive range.
So, I don't like that though. It is 40-foot radius.
Ah.
I don't want to keep her inside because I don't want to get us into it. Oh boy. Boy.
Is it any way you can put it 1 up?
Yeah. I just prefer to keep her more in it. Would this work?
No, that's going to be too far behind the wall.
Eh,
If you put it,
Here?
if you put it here,
I don't like it for a minute.
Chrome is
Actually,
blocked by the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. Actually, if I just tell you both to like 5 foot step down on your next turn, so I can put it here. Well, you Chrome will have to move. And no, Chrome is still protected with the ball.
Yes, Chrome's
I
still
would
dead.
just have to tell Clarke to 5 foot step like straight down. Would it get the other knight? Or is he also behind the wall?
From the angle, he would be behind the wall.
Right here?
If you put it
Ah,
there,
that's
Chrome is no
cute.
longer behind the wall.
Yeah. Okay, basically I just want the mages in it. Yeah, I'm gonna search also, so now we're all doing something mystical. And I'm going to cast Sleet Storm. Here's just the text for it.
Wish I could change the opacity of images. Blocks all sights, even dark vision.
Yep. Yeah, and it makes moving hard. Like, basically you're blind in it.
Like an actual snowstorm.
Okay.
So it should make life a little bit harder for those two mages. I think that's about all I can do.
So it's going to be affecting that area.
Okay. Should be okay with that. Because all this is basically just a wall anyway, so you can't move
Yeah.
here. Okay, that's it.
Interesting.
Quick question: with their gear, are they wearing any actual like collars or anything that could be identified with any of the nations?
Oh, colors. The knights aren't wearing anything insignia-wise or color-wise. The mages and the archers are wearing colorful things, but as far as you can tell, they're not related to any sort of army or anything.
Okay, so do they look uniform or just ragtag?
Right.
Kind of like, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. From your vision over to the left is completely blocked, and you can't see half the enemies or Clarke.
Okay. I assume I
Out
saw
to Clarke, like just step down.
Yeah.
I would have shouted that.
Maybe a stupid idea, but fuck it, why not?
Uh,
Go on.
Clarke can't 5 foot step because it's half movement speed in there.
Okay, well I will like
She can move.
tell her to just move down.
Yeah.
And she'll be able to see again.
Is your orb just area, or is it sight for the dodge?
Pretty sure it's just area. It emits like a gas.
An evasive gas in a sleet storm.
Doesn't work in Sleet Storm.
Alright.
Can I actually? I think I can move. Can I move it? Maybe, I don't know. I swear there was one thing that I can like move with my own move or something, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, there are some spells you can move with your move. This one doesn't say it has a speed or anything, though.
Nope.
What's Chrome doing?
Sorry, I was just trying to think as to what's best. If this has gone off, I don't think our main problem is going to be the archers. I will just yell to Demir Mentha. Where's the second one? I can see this one.
Around the corner. Here.
Alright. I will go for that one. So I'll probably take an attack of opportunity for this. I will try and block it if it tries to hit me. So I'll be moving to here so I can see it. So that's 10 foot, and then, yeah, 40. So they will...
He will attempt to attack opportunity you.
Alright, I'll use...
You're gonna use your
Which is-
immediate.
Again.
It's immediate and another mythic point, yeah?
It is, but I used my immediate on my previous turn, so this is my current swift action. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep. So I'll do it again.
And he will miss you.
Righty. That's 50 foot. I only have 40, which is a bit of a shame. So I can't move directly into him. So I'll have to double move. But I will double move to here. And that would be me done, I think.
Alright.
You do lose
Good.
the dodge chasing.
Yeah, you've moved out the area, so you would lose dodge.
That's fine.
It's really
this
not.
Archer is going to 5-step down and shoot at Crom.
That will provoke that, right?
The one who isn't next to you.
Ooh. Let me just turn off the G avoidance.
Crom, you're going to take a arrow into the side of your leg for 14.
I'm gonna close one with that.
Alright, just so you don't have your swift your next turn.
I'll go back into the orb of niceness soon, promise.
Well, it's gonna be gone soon.
Ah, fair enough. Thank you, Demir.
This
Is that
fella
weird?
is then going to acrobatics.
Just to clarify, is that with fast healing or no?
Say that one more time.
Is that with the fast healing thing that you can do, or is that something else you're saving?
Oh, I hadn't even remembered about that. Give me a second.
What is Crom's CMD?
My CMD is fairly high. 1 minute. My CMD is 21.
Alright, this Vanguard is going to tumble around you. To here. And that'll be it from him. As we go to Clarke's turn, we'll have our break here.
Alright, catch you in a bit.
Jack B, did you get the message about the fast healing?
I did, yes. Thank you.
Perfect.
Alrighty. You'll then go over into Clarke's turn, who has some wonderful vision right now.
Love it. So,
You need to make a acrobatics DC 10 to even move.
I automatically succeed.
Do you though?
Unless I roll a 1.
Alright, you move at half speed, but it's going to be
Fuck's
for one
sake.
where you're in, depending on where you're going.
I was going to say don't roll it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
amazing.
20.
You can definitely move, Jester.
Thanks.
Just tell me
So-
where you want to go, because you're currently in lighting.
Yeah, I'll listen to what Mentha said to me and I'll move 5 foot down.
which would be a 10 foot, but nobody can
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
you because no one can see you. But yeah, if you 5 foot down, if you 10 foot down, you'll be outside of the sleet storm.
And then could I attack in the same place I attacked last time where I knew the guy last was? I don't know what the rule is attacking into somewhere I physically can't see.
It doesn't say it stops anything besides sight, so you could attack
it's
there, you
just
just has
basically-
50% mischance.
It's just attacking blindly.
Yep, I'll try it.
It's mostly about the vision and blocking the mages from seeing anything.
I haven't changed the macro yet, but it's a 2, so that's probably not going to hit.
Although they would be flat-footed unless they have uncanny.
You will miss. You swing into the sleet storm, and then you just have a lot of ice on your blade. Demir.
I'm gonna go ahead and use another mythic to try to put these 2 archers to sleep.
You're casting Sleeper again.
Yes, DC 18 will save.
Alright, the archer closest will take his ready action and shoot you. Is your AC still 13?
Yeah,
With the dodge.
yeah.
+2.
No, that's in there.
Alright.
Alright, Demir, you will get hit for 14. And you need to make a concentration check to not lose the spell. This fella moves just before you.
I just must
So,
be looking for
24 plus us out. Yeah, you'd fail, you'd lose the spell.
Can you? I use another mythic surge to surge that.
What action is surge?
It's anytime I make a roll, it does. I think
It's an immediate.
Oh, is it
You
immediate?
can't.
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's an immediate. Is it immediate?
surging is
You really just make a fucking macro for surging.
Yeah, using this ability as an immediate action.
Yes, surge is immediate, so you won't be able
Yeah.
to do surge.
Oh,
I retract my statement.
Hero points are free.
I don't have any. So I don't have any else I can do that.
You could 5-foot step down. Because that guy can't see Mentha, and if he's defensed. Well, we don't know that,
Who?
but it's pretty slow. This boyo.
He just might be able to see me. He saw me right before the sleet storm happened.
True.
And if he's defensed, he has enough movement to walk through here.
Maybe.
Actually, yeah, he does. If he's a hume. Is he a hume?
That's pretty much it for me.
Which one? Sorry.
Knight.
You don't know they're in full armor. You just know they don't have horns.
Okay. Almost humanoids of that height have the normal movement, so.
That's it for me.
Yeah, we need to kill these archers. This is a fucking problem.
Alright, sorry about that. What were you asking? If anything?
I think all of our questions got answered.
What?
I think all of our questions got answered.
Okay. Is your turn done then?
Yeah.
Okay. This fellow. Gonna try and get out of there. There's a chance. No. You guys don't see or hear anything from that fellow.
Lots of clanking in the distance.
No, you can't even hear that. It's a sleet storm.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, those two have their turns. And there's just a guy on this side. You can't see half the combat, so he's going to go for the one thing he can see, which is Demir. And he is going to slash at Demir. You don't have any immediate action things to save yourself, do you, Demir?
I'm gonna have close wounds still.
Alright. He will slash you for 15.
I will indeed use close wounds.
You're very quiet today.
Sorry.
You will be. I'll add another 10% to your volume. Alright, so you only take 4 damage. Don't know why you have a concentration check in there.
I just have it in there automatically.
Fair enough. We're going to go to Mentha. Your orb dissipates now, doesn't it?
It's 2 rounds. This is the second round, so is it now or at the beginning of next turn?
It's the beginning of the round. Because the round you cast is the first, and then when it goes to the next...
Okay, so then it's just gone. Alright. There's that. I am doing some calculations. Can I get the 40 feet thing again? I guess I could just drag it.
You could just drag it, yes. I could also do it.
We have the power.
Oh, no, there's 2 of them.
It's impossible.
wrong tool.
There's 2 of them.
Wrong tool. If I put it here, would the wall protect Chrome?
Cast it through the wall.
Yes.
I mean, can I see this square?
You're looking at the
Area?
intersection. Yes, you would be able to.
Nice.
I would, yes. Okay. I can do another Slit Storm in there. Pretty sure the archers are fine to just get out of it, but at least it like blocks the mages in, because it lasts for 7 rounds with the Inspired spell.
Alright, you doing that, yeah?
Yep. Another Slit Storm. And then I'm going to be a brave little guy and move away.
Two storms rage at once and block a lot of vision.
Technical question. Disarm. If I want to charge this guy, can I disarm them, or do I have to attack them?
Pretty sure disarm is in place of a melee attack. I can double check.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I know there are classes that let you swap out attacks for combat maneuvers. I don't want to assume that that's the case. In place of a melee attack is what it says.
Just get in there, man.
Alrighty. I'll limp break.
Fast healing.
Fast healing kicks in, so that'll be +2. Can I still limit break? No, I can't. Alrighty, so it's exactly half. So I can't limit break. I will charge to here and attempt to disarm their sword.
Alright.
So he's CMB, right?
Yes.
Nope. Jack is rolling terribly today.
You go for his blade, but you get some sleet in your eyes as you pass by the wall.
Technically, they get an AOO, and I also drop my weapon. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Does it harms yourself?
If you fail by 10 or more, you drop the weapon. So yeah, I technically drop my axe. If I'm being
Well,
fair.
I'm not sure if a fumble is an automatic -10. I'll double check if he is still below 10 regardless.
I'm going to assume it's below 10.
Is that not? It is not below 10.
Okay, I don't drop my weapon. They do get to hit me though.
Indeed. Which he will do.
I would be AC 13 for this because I've charged.
Alright, you're not doing any mythic thing, are you?
It's an immediate, and it's if it hits. So there's a chance that if he fails, then I can attempt to block it. Let me just double check that is the wording. Hinder a melee attack again, made against you or your ally. Nope.
So you need to do before I tell you the result. Also, I've made a
Yes.
mythic surge button. It should be in everyone's bars. If not, you can go to the macro page, put it in your own bar.
Okay. Yep, I'll use it. Why not? So I'd go up to 16 AC technically. Not high, but you know.
Alright. Instead of critting you, he'll just hit you.
Alrighty.
You'll be slashed for 12.
He's rolling very high. Alright, that's me done. Because I can't limit break now because I've immediated.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Archer time. I'm pretty sure they just auto-succeed in here. Yes.
Probably.
Still half speed. They could just barely get out. It is this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This guy just barely gets out on the half speed without having another turn. And he can only really see Crom. So he's going to shoot Crom. Crom, you'll take an arrow in the back for 9, sorry. And then it goes to Clarke. Jester? Has Chloe attacked you again? Oh, he's put BLB in the chat. Okay. I should do this other archer in that case. He's gonna burst his way out of the sleet storm to here. And that'll be his turn. Gonna be going into too many other turns afterwards. I'm just gonna have Clarke move into the other one and let's... he attacked the guy on the floor before, he's gonna attack him again. Just make a macro for mischance. He will miss both times. Demir.
I was going to take a 5-foot step, but I realized that that no longer matters. I am going to Mythic Surge Akira.
Did you see it hanging there while I was...
You're casting Cure. Yeah, you could place that where it gets everyone, I think. So it'd be...
Yeah, it's
funny.
yeah. I could get it where it only needs. What? I don't think Mentha has any damage. So if I just
I
put it
haven't taken
between-
anything,
Yeah.
so you
If
guys
I put
will
it
need it.
between Crom and Clarke, it'll get all three of us.
Are you 5 stepping away, or... Oh no, this guy's already done his attack opportunity, yeah.
I was gonna do it defensively anyways because I don't know how many attack of opportunity he has. So that is a what kind of check? I forget. Concentration check, right?
If you're doing defensive, it's concentration, yeah. 15 plus double spell level cure is a third, so it'd be 21.
I needed a what?
Doesn't have a swift.
He doesn't have a swift, yeah, because he used it previously.
He's mining it to search for him. I don't think that's how it works.
No, pretty sure it's for yourself.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
I rolled a freaking 4.
The roll you just made, yeah.
Well,
Do you not have any bonuses on that aside from what's
I
already
mean, I
in?
rolled a 4, so I've got a plus 16 to my bonus.
You have
Are you
the
white
combat
mage?
casting.
That's in there. So I've got my caster level, my ability modifier, that's 10. And I've got combat casting is 4, and then I can't remember exactly what the other plus 2 is from. It's from a feat or something.
Are you
like
just
that.
a normal white mage, not an archetype?
Yes.
So you don't have this then?
Yeah, if you're normal, you should have that.
Oh, yeah, I do. I should have that. I never comes up, so I never use that. So I guess I can double. Okay.
Roll again.
Roll that shit again.
There you go.
Hey!
Alright. However, as you are casting this spell, the archer is going to take his ready to action on you.
You bastard.
That's why we need to kill the archers, like, ASAP.
No, you do need to
Demir,
get archers.
You'll be hit for 10. Just need to make another concentration.
Which is lucky.
You do have
You
lucky.
can do it as much as you want.
I wish I'd have realized that last time, because I should have had it on that last one too.
That's how we learn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Alright,
why you have lucky.
DC would be 23, so the second one would succeed.
Nice.
Okay, so this is a 3rd level spell. I'm going to use the free action to make it into the healing spell, so it will be fast healing 3 for 6 rounds, and we shall get 5d6 of healing. No, 66. We've got the other healing thing for healing.
Yeah, you're searching this, or is it on your spell list?
Oh, I have to search this.
Then it's +2 to the caster level.
So that would be 8d6 then.
Also,
Unless it has a max, but
Max of 10.
okay.
Yeah, it's normally a max of 10, but I can get a little bit higher than that with.
Yeah, but
my-
you're
Well,
not
still,
going
it's-
up to 10.
Yeah, it's still 8d6.
Oh boy!
Get those heals in.
Jesus Christ, is that 41?
41.
This motherfucker.
Those are really good rolls. 4s, 5s, and 6s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you didn't get me up below a 3. Fair play.
Patter's not fucking
we're all
around anymore.
full healed now.
And you have the fast heal going, but
Yeah, but that's not really necessary now. I thought we were gonna
we
need
still
it.
have the archers to deal with, so. And this one knight. And the other
Yes.
one whenever the sleet storm goes away.
Yeah.
And as a move action, I'm also gonna pull out my staff so that I have it available. The holy staff. And that shall be my turn.
Alrighty. This guy in the first sleet storm's gonna see how his life's going for him. He's doing something in there.
I like this area control shit. I'm a fan of this.
I suppose succeeds.
I was gonna pull this shit if we were gonna fight those knights we antagonized earlier.
This mage just pops out there. This other one doesn't have any grand places to go, so it's going to go between them here. She goes through one to get to the edge. So pretty much their turn's done. And it goes to the one knight who's on the outside, who's going to attack Demir again.
I will sudden block that, so I'm down to one of those, just to clarify. But he has to take lowest result. And Demir's AC is increased by 3. It does say adjacent, I can roll it if you want to.
Yep, that's fine. However, even with +3 to his AC, it will still hit the lowest. Demir, you'll get hit for 13. It goes to Menfa.
Those who can see is the one archer and the mage down here then.
Crom will shout that out. It's the archer first, then the mage afterwards.
But they're down there and they're close to each other. Alright. Where can my little legs get me? My little legs get me here. Am I too far away? Probably. Oof. Just out of reach. Oh well. What can I do?
Could geomancy them.
No.
They're in range.
No, I can't. They are not.
Aww.
It's 35.
Ugh. Pain.
That was my plan, but I'm too far away. No,
I was
my
just thinking
options
of
are.
10 foot.
Yeah, well, that's what I was hoping. Like, as soon as they start bundling together, I could do that, but I'm too far away now.
Any Clarke did actually. I don't think he did.
Did Clarke go?
Yeah, Clarke attacked the one on the Sleet Storm again and just missed.
Ah.
You could like tell her to go deal with the guys in the corner, but
Yeah, Crom will shout out that the fight's down here, but whether she listens to us.
All the stuff against range stuff is touch. Or a single target, I guess. Actually, that's not a bad call necessarily. That might not help. Okay, sure. I'm just... I feel kind of bad for doing this, but I am casting... Wind Shield on myself.
Oh, well, you need to live. Why do you feel bad?
Because I haven't been targeted yet. So you guys will keep getting pelted with arrows.
The mage here is going to shout out that you did that.
Okay, well...
The other one can't see you, but they can hear her over the wall.
Yeah, we can't hear the clang of the knight.
Yep.
Yeah, the knight in the sleet has no clue.
Well, at least they probably won't target me anyway, so like that's that.
You would hope.
I would hope. It still gives me mischance for 5 rounds. And that's about it. That's a move and a standard, so yep.
Alrighty, Crom. You have
I'm gonna
no
ask
swift.
I do not. The question is, I can go there and attack him, or I can charge there, take the arrow, and potentially stop those two from doing anything. I was gonna go with option 2, but I don't want to fuck Demiro because he is a little bit low in health. So I will go here.
Let's do it like being down there. Like if we're gonna do this, can get Clarke down there because that's probably where the other mage is gonna pop up eventually.
Potentially.
Yeah. You did tell Clarke to go after these, so she will be doing
Yeah.
so. If Jack doesn't come back.
I will give this.
Yeah, speak of the
There
devil.
they are. I'll give this Bangar a whack. Quite
Jack
the
and the
whack.
Vanguard.
You
Alright.
get the crits.
Quite the goddamn whack.
So you step around the side, seeing this Bangar harass Demir so often with arrows in him, as you swing your great axe around and cleave straight through his head and send it careening off into the distance.
I was gonna aim for like through the bow, but I guess it just goes straight through and up. It just completely takes them out. All right.
He's way past dead.
And as I 5-foot step,
I
this
mean,
is
totally. That's like way more like damage than any of our hit points.
That's a lot of damage. I don't think I've rolled that high before. Wait, why is
The
it
crit alone would be enough to kill Twente twice. And almost.
No, that is correct. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It is
Where's
a
what?
great axe.
It's times
yeah.
3, yeah?
Yeah, times 3 and you're 12 and
That's fine.
8. Jesus
I
Christ,
will
man.
attempt to bite. This is going to be unlikely, like very unlikely. But I'm going to attempt to bite the guy just ahead of me. Nope.
Indeed, an arrow.
Paratech. Crit. Oh, they're not double on crit. That was when I was working out mythic stuff. So ignore that. Alrighty, that's me done.
I mean, some of them probably heard the sound of their friend get attacked, but no one saw his head go flying.
I don't know, I hit it pretty hard. Does it hit the mage? Do they take damage?
No, the way you're moving, it would have hit it down to the south.
I feel like the Wii Sports home run sound happened.
You told Clarke to go after them, so they know that they're in danger.
It came back. Jester do be
Not
here.
these guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
the enemies heard you talking to Jester, or talking to Clarke, so they know that Clarke's coming after them.
I mean, their options are Sleetstorm with 0 visibility, or I guess us.
Yeah, the option is.
Yeah. So they know there's a lot of heals going around, so they are also doing your tactic of taking out the healer. So this Bangar is going to 5 step to here, and fire at Demir.
Do I have cover?
Would he have cover?
Why did you both of us ask the same question at the same time? Yes, he does, from Crom.
Yeah! That's why I went there.
I keep doing this because you... How far is it? 35, okay. Demir, you will get hit once from 2 arrows for 7. For 8, sorry.
Other than being hit twice.
I'm pretty sure I said Demir, so yes. I know I've said wrong names before. And then we'll go to Clarke. Jester, you have been asked to go down here and deal with these fellows. It's up to you if you want to take that order.
Alright. Clarke will move up and attack.
You did see Crom, just...
Well, she'll fleet charge and attack, because I'm assuming she... Did she use a mythic point last turn, or not? Like,
No.
Has she still got a swift?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I will fleet charge.
give him a slap. I believe.
Which one are you going for?
The one in front. And I still haven't changed the macro yet, so I need to change that.
That will hit. You slash into the archer who still stands.
Can I
Then
just
you-
reiterate, just before you do this, you hit him on a 2. A 2.
It's an archer. He's not wearing full plate like the others.
I'm just saying, like, goddamn.
They have their specialties, and these guys is not getting... Well, their specialty isn't getting not hit. First one hits, and... is that crit still correct? Yes, 19, so that's fine. And will confirm. That confirmation will make him go down.
And then I'll move the offhand to the other one. To the mage.
And the offhand will hit into the mage.
Nice.
Demir.
Take a 5-foot step down. Actually, I need to get 3 hit points. Hold on. That's gonna put me above half for sure. And then I am going to use a 4th mythic point to cast Deprotect 2. So I need a DC 18
If you're
Fortitude?
increasing it,
will save.
just to clarify, by the way, if you're increasing it with your surge, like mythic power, if your cast level goes up, so does the save.
No, it doesn't. Cast
Does it
level
not?
has no effect on save. It's the
Oh,
spell
it-
level and your casting modifier.
Sorry, no, you're right. Apologies. I was
Trying to
thinking about
tell
something
him
else.
how to play it when you tell him wrong. How dare you?
No, I thought it was something. Sorry, no, it's my bad.
I mean, there's tons of things to remember. That's fine. You're doing it on the knight in front of you, yeah?
leave around.
Correct.
He is unaffected.
What was the result?
He is not deprotected.
Okay. That's all I got then.
All right. Ghost of the
What
guy
they
in the
clutch.
storm. All right. This mage is going to 5 a step back and cast a spell.
Spellcraft it.
You certainly can.
Just because I have the ability.
She is casting Cura.
He's doing
The-
what you're doing, Damir.
And the area is filled with healing lights. Then the
Does
one
that bring
around
the archer back?
Huh?
Does that bring back the archer Clarke struck down?
You gonna be rolling a heal check or a sense motive?
Crisis motive.
Alright.
Whatever's applicable.
He's considering an emotion.
I can see him. I'll try it.
He's dead, Jim.
Alright.
The one on the sides is going to double check her spell. Actually, I need to check her sheet. You check the wording on this. Yeah, she can try that. She is going to cast a spell. I don't think anyone can actually see her.
I have no idea where she is.
She needs to make a check. That. I think that fails. That fails. Alright, she tries to do something, doesn't work. She's definitely not moving from where she is. Okay. Night Buddy is going to 5-foot step to here and attack Demir. Does Crom's defense have to be adjacent enemy or adjacent ally?
Adjacent ally, so I can do it if he's attacking Demir.
He is, depending on how many mythic points you have left and you want to just
I
spend
have
them.
one. This will be on the last one, just to clarify. So if he's attacking Demir, I will use it.
Alright. Demir is still hit. Demir, you'll be hit for 15.
Gonna go ahead and cast close wounds on that.
Alright, just know you're done for Swift for your next turn. Menfa.
Neither do I.
Oh god.
These Sleet Storms are 7 rounds because you surged them, didn't you?
Yeah, there are 7 rounds, yeah. Both.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Crom will try and say, kill the casters. What happens?
Well, Clarke's after that one person, so I don't really want to get in between that. I think the knight is our biggest issue. Would the ground be dirt or grass or loose rocks?
Where you are currently standing, grass.
Well, I guess this area, like... Okay, it's grass, that's fine. That could work. Yeah, it's a reflex, so it's a little bit better, maybe. Try it. Yeah, Let's see where I am. But I'm gonna try Geomancy the Night Dude and ignore Grom and Demir from it. Yes. Okay.
Hey, entangled is good shit.
Alright.
It's yeah. Entangled
Yes.
will work.
Blasted with energy. Reflex.
And you do non-elemental, which is also good.
He becomes entangled.
Okay, so it's even harder for him to move.
Very nice.
There you go, there's entangled.
He can save at the beginning of his next turn, but again, it's a reflex, so I'm kind of hopeful. It's better than
Is that it?
Fortitude. I'm gonna just move over to here. So now I have range on this area. Okay, that's it.
From
5 foot. Attempt to hit. Attempt to bite. That's me pretty much done. Don't think I've got any buffs on. I don't. Good. Whack. Probably not hit. I'm pretty sure we didn't hit with the 26 last time.
I think we need to get to like over 30 to hit after the stance and the buffs.
that will miss.
Okay. Yep.
As will that. Even entangled, he still bobs and weaves, or just has your weapon bounce off his armor.
Yep.
It does matter for the dex, but also it, yeah, might not matter much.
That's alright. I think next time we're going to start sundering his armor.
Alright. This archer breathes new life, and he is going to stand because he has to. It will provoke from you, Clarke.
What's that then?
Stab him in the eyeballs.
You successfully stab him as he stands, but he is able to get up. He is then going to... He has no real way to determine this. He's just going to shoot you right next to you. Do you have combat reflexes?
Just checking here. Yes, I do.
Then as he shoots you, you can attack him again if you have more than one dex. Or a mod of one or more.
I think Clarke has more than one.
Clarke might.
So as he puts faith in you not having that, you have it, and you slash him back down to the floor.
Did I ask you to get up?
Did I give you
What?
permission?
She will 5 foot down and say it's your
Look
turn.
intimidating.
The first one misses. The offhand will hit but not confirm.
Still a spicy amount of damage.
That it from Clarke?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Demir.
5 foot. Actually, I'm at 5 foot behind Quam instead of over there. And then I'm going to use another Mythic Surge and try to de-protect him again. So another will save, please. DC 18.
He is deprotected.
-4 AC, please.
Nice. I like it.
Good job.
There we go. Broken shield. He has like a -6 to his AC now.
And that shall be it.
Alright.
Your Bastille?
Oh yeah, that's the reason I couldn't use my limit break is because I also have to fast heal up to +3.
Gee, with that. God, have you used your Bastille? Have you Bastille? Have you
It's
used it?
been
Yes.
years since I last played a bard.
This lady is just having the worst time of her life.
They're the ones who attacked us.
You shouldn't have had shiny things. It's your fault, really. She is going to withdraw. I can't remember if withdraw is a straight line. I'm double checking. I think it's just run and charge.
I'm pretty sure withdraw straight line.
No, withdraw can move around. It's double your movement,
Really?
I
Damn.
think.
I thought it was like straight.
But it's
Doesn't say straight line.
Ah, fair enough.
So it'd be run and charge, that is. Alright, she's going to withdraw into the sleet snow.
Surely after like the first step, she just keeps going forward.
She's fumbling with this wall that's right next to her. It'll be her guide. Speed. You can get out and max to a friend. And that's going to be a double move. Well, double speed because it's 4-round action. Same thing. Her ally is going to attempt something again with a spell that nobody can see. It still fails, and they're just gonna confide in one another and say they're gonna probably leave. One guy who's still in the action is going to move so slow as he's quarter speed to here, which will provoke
Easy
from
entangled.
Kron.
Oh yeah. I
Fuck
thought
it,
that
I'll
was
attempt
different.
it.
Never mind.
I'll attempt to trip him. Nope.
You don't have improved trip, do you?
I do not, so he can stab me.
He will want to stab you.
But it does eat his attack opportunity, which is good.
This has his thing calculated. He will stab you, Krom, for 16.
16. Okay.
And then he is going to attack Demir through the roots around him. Krom doesn't have any deflection things left because your last one was your last one,
No,
wasn't
that
it?
was the last one, unfortunately.
Alright,
It's just not as
Demir, you will be slashed for 12. And 5.
Firstly, Storm's gonna go away real soon. So that might be an issue. But it will be up to my first turn, so I think it's fine. I'm going to... It's not bad. I'm gonna try to tumble a little bit farther away. Up to there. Total of 10 feet. Woo, I'm so fast. Oh boy, that's terrible. I'm gonna search it. Why not? Wait, I can search after another result, but that probably fails, right?
After the result of the original roll is revealed. So, I'm going to tell you that 16... would... it would succeed, because I'm pretty sure the Deep Protect also affects the CMD.
Okay, that's fine. He's still entangled, so that's fine. Just gonna slap some mud on him.
He is indeed blasted with some mud. as well as all of these roots around him.
Muddied.
Also, I didn't do the save for his turn on the Entangled. He's still in it. That it from Menfa?
Yep, that's it.
Bro.
Alright then.
Fast healing.
Fast hitting indeed. Down to 3 rounds. Everyone else has it as well, so to me you would have got it on your turn. Did you hear
Oh, what's
yourself?
that?
Fast hitting 3, remember? From
Yeah, I added it in.
Alright, just check.
I just been hit since then.
Oh, whack. Nope. I assume no.
That is indeed a no.
Bite. Nope.
Are you sure you're not the one that's entangled?
Yeah, it feels like it today. I crit or I roll below 5. That's genuinely what I've done today.
Alright.
I don't know if it's worth 5 for stepping. I say I'll just stay here. Yeah, I'm done.
Clarke.
She'll just charge to this guy, I guess. And attack him.
Charge on over and give a hearty slap in the back to this knight. And you do hit. His AC's been lowered quite a bit. Zamir.
I don't get to use it very often, so I'm going to go ahead and limit break. I'm going to use the healing one. What's it called? Pulse of Life, 4d10 healing, and fast healing 4 for everybody for the next. One round plus 1 round per forward for 2. Yeah, 2 rounds. So everybody gains 20. Oh, hold on. First of all, I need to regain my 3. Cool. And I still have a move action. I'm going to take a 5-foot step.
Because he's so slow, it may be worth you just moving further.
I'm okay for now.
Alright, go for it.
Guy in the storm. Does he get out?
Did you heal?
I did.
Okay, I didn't realize that you had that much lowered.
The guy gets out of the storm, finally!
I bet he's so happy in like 2 seconds. When the storm just ends.
He's covered in snow and he doesn't know what's going on because it's still blocking his vision mostly. So we just barely see through the gaps. They're going to try one last hurrah. Nope. That one fails. The other one is throwing a spell for the gaps for the knight. as that knight that you can see is healed slightly. And they're gonna move around. This fella has reflex for the entangle.
Yep.
DC was 17, yeah?
Yes.
He is no longer entangled. White mage keeps healing, so he's going to keep going for the white mage, but he can now 5-foot step again. And he is going to attack Demir. As he fumbles. And then the first sleet dissipates. As the white mage is angered that she spent her turn trying to dispel it.
A lot of MP.
And they can see what's going on down there, and they don't particularly like... actually, they don't even see the corpses. One of them knows the other arch is dead. But then goes to Menfa.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a geomancy at the first white mage. They have better chances of saving, but hey ho. I'll list one up together.
Last of the geomancy. She saves against the effect. Her ally takes half. And needs to also... I should have done 3, not 2. But the one on the back is entangled.
Okay. Then... I'm going to... move back to here.
Grom.
Just having a think. Do I stop his ability to attack Demir? Or hit him, because you did deprotect him? And hope that I roll above a 5.
Go for hitting him, Gus. You have better chance now.
Whack. Nope. Again? That was an 8. It was an 8. Pretty sure I don't hit him.
No, that'll
Might
miss.
as well. Nope. I'm shit at this. I will 5-step to here, actually. And that's me done. Because I cannot roll above a 10 today.
Fuck.
You could go fearful flanking.
Yeah.
Charge the
I'll
goddamn
five foot
mages.
down.
No. He's got it. You have more attack, so you're probably going to hit him.
I'll hit him with 1.
Move around the back and stab this guy into the back. Of course, the fumble will miss. Demir.
I'm gonna 5-foot step, and I'm gonna use my staff that I pulled out a couple rounds ago. I'm gonna just shoot him. Hopefully his touch is not very good.
Is
I'm
the
just double
spells
checking.
on those knights still going?
You don't know. You blast that knight with your staff, and he seems to take very little damage.
He still takes some damage?
Still takes some damage.
You bastard.
Host of the Knight at the back. Gonna 5-step down and slash into Clarke. And miss with a 2. These mages are gonna make their way around. This one is saving for the entangle. They break out of entangle. So they both shoot their staves at Menfa.
Mischance. I think that's just, or is that all range effects or just arrows? And double check.
I think it's ranged attacks.
I think it's all arrows, rays, and other range attacks. So yes, 20% mischance.
Alrighty, you can roll it twice. 1 to 20 will work.
So my AC is too high because I forgot to take my dodge off. Sorry. So 20 or less, they miss.
Yes.
I believe.
Nope.
Nah.
Where's your touch AC?
My touch. I just took the dodge off. Touch is 15.
Alrighty. One of these will miss. The second one will hit you for 6 holy.
Okay. No, I have all resistance except for Shadow and Holy. Okay. Ow.
This knight in the middle. How long does Deep Protect last for, Demir?
Double check for you. Uh, 3 rounds plus 1 round per level, so 8 rounds total.
He gonna keep going after the white mage. Gonna 5-step down and attack to Mia. Mia will get hit for 11. Menfa.
Here, Dad.
I also got
wait,
the fast healing, yeah?
Yes, everybody got the fast healing.
Okay.
I think I forgot to do my fast healing this last time, but it would only be 2, so 9 to
It'd be 3.
Well, I only have 2. I only have 2 HP missing, so I'd get 2 and minus 11 is overall minus 9.
Not is just out of reach, but that we'll have to live with. I'm gonna toss another geomancy at this lady, and it should also reach. Wait. Yeah, it should also reach her. Because this is 15, so that's not good enough. Yep, okay. Grace.
She gets hit and it goes down. Lady on the right saves for half and is not entangled.
And then I will be moving back here.
From
I'll shout to Mantha. Mantha, the mage or this one? I ain't got my look yet.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Shit. And I'm just gonna swing.
There you go.
Okay.
you should
I
swear
believe
more
you.
often.
It's this boy.
After taking the order from the little sprouts, you bring your axe over.
I want to try and
As
go, like,
Mentha has
straight
now
down.
become the commissioner of the executioner, as you
know what I've
cleave
done?
straight through this guy's head, as Mentha's commanded him to die, and he'll fall to the floor.
Can I bite the... Like, I have no idea if that amount of damage was enough to kill them. I reckon I haven't hit them yet, so I'm going to bite them.
Alright. Mentha, at your
Snake.
behest, the guy's been beheaded and have a large bite taken out of him.
That was not correct, sorry, the damage is right on that. That's primary. Secondary
fine.
bite is... Should be 11, sorry, not 19.
Would that be it?
That is it for me.
Clarke.
She's gonna use a mythic point to charge up to this one.
How dare you? Charge up to that aura up
Okay.
top, slashing into her and having her go down.
Nice.
Are you also attacking the body?
Why not?
Alright. You stabby stab at the floor.
I don't know why that weapon crit says it's like CS1, because it's not. It's 19. Strange.
Mir.
It might be a carryover from another break.
Regens don't stack, right? It's the highest one.
Just the highest one.
None of my friends are damaged. I cannot see any of the enemies.
Just one more night.
I'm gonna move.
If you do say you can't see someone, Crom will say, or anyone, they are there. They're on the
Okay.
left. If you can communicate, right? Like, just to quit. They're over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
wanna
you've been doing it so far, and the enemies have been hearing you.
Yeah.
move over to here. Sure. I will use my 5th, I believe, out of 7 because I did take the extra mythic point, and use Deprotect 2 again. So another will save, please. DC 18.
You monster. He will save.
All right, that is all that I can do.
Goes to said knight being the only one left. And he waddled away. Up to here, his waddling is very slow. The other sheet of ice goes away. And I go to Mentha.
Okay, why me? Menda just kind of looks at the guy who's obviously trying to like get away. Looks around the battlefield and kind of looks the other like, do we just let him go?
Crom's pretty rolled up. He's not going to run polite to you right now.
You're not a barbarian.
Not yet. Go. You hit him, I go after him. You don't, I don't.
And just gonna let him go.
From?
We'll stick to his word and not do it.
Clarke?
4 hit points.
I will hit. Did I hit the guy next to me?
You
bit.
took a chunk out of him with your mouth.
But this other knight's just
Yeah,
like bolting it away now, isn't he?
I mean, relative terms to him, yes, he is bolting it.
Oh, probably coup de grace the guy next to me.
Grom, heal
There's
yourself.
nothing left for you to
He's
coup de
just-
grace. You already took a
Took
chunk
off
out
his-
of him.
Took off his
Oh,
head,
yeah.
basically.
Clarke will use another mythic point to. Ah, wait, that's not even my. I can't.
Grom, heal.
It's up to my movement, isn't it? Actually, I could 5 foot and then do it.
No. 5
Can
foot,
you
you're
not?
not allowed to do any other distance.
I'll just be killing
You just
people
charge him.
Still there.
We should leave him alone. Also, charge him.
I mean, if he wants to, if
Yeah.
Jasta wants to do it, like that's
Yeah. They,
what Jasta wants to do
went
for
for
what
us.
Menta wants. I'm just giving advice for what Jasta wants to do.
They wanted. They
Menta
came for
wasn't
us.
gonna go. Yeah, Menta doesn't want to go after
Quickly
them, but
charge them and then stab them a lot.
Yeah, Clark's just got to just normal charge them. Now, +2 to that. But I forgot to put the charge in there.
You try and slash the man, but you have your weapon rebound off his armor. Demir? Intro?
Oh, sorry.
Rom and Mentha are letting the guy go, however Clarke doesn't want to.
Nope.
I just move up to make sure that nothing terrible is going on. And yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna move up a little.
Alright. The knight continues withdrawing. Is Clarke gonna keep going?
Yep.
Alright. So it's actually gonna be him withdrawing and you charging. How far are you gonna keep going after him?
I'll probably do it this time. If I don't hit him this time, then she'll stop. But if she hits him, she's got to continue.
Okay, go ahead.
That includes the charge.
could search it unless you don't have those any left.
So now Mentha wants me to keep getting them.
Mentha,
Mentha
don't
and she
do
are
it.
two different beings in this point.
I hope that is.
I made a button for Mystic Surgeon, he's not even using it. Alright, that will hit.
Did you? I don't see
Yeah,
it.
you have to activate it though, unfortunately. So you have to go to macros and click it, and then it'll be in your bar.
I mean, I can also put it as a token action, but I don't want it on
I
my
mean-
tokens.
I don't see that anywhere. How do you make it work?
At the top right, there's the 3 lines. You can click in bar for Mythic Surge.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you.
But you will hit, and then on his turn, he's gonna withdraw again. He's
Then I'm-
currently off the map. Are you gonna keep following?
She's got to go again.
Alright. The team just sees Clarke running off into the distance. You keep hearing clangs and misses as Clarke misses again.
Cron will try and chase it down.
The knight withdraws again.
Clarke will continue the chase. So we're now what, 40 foot off the map?
Yeah. But with Crom's run, he can pretty much get
Oh
up to you.
God!
You miss as he continues running.
You'll have to let me know when Crom actually catches up to us. Because she
He'll
will
probably
chase him.
catch up to you in the first turn.
Yeah.
Because his run speed has been a lot quicker than your charging.
Double
My
move
run
is
is
80.
Yeah, my run is 50, so it's double to 100. That's how it works.
Running is 4 times.
I know. Oh no, sorry. If we're full on running, yeah, I'll be at 50. For 4 times, would be 200.
Yeah, she's only going at 4 each time.
Yeah, so I get plus 10 for running, charging, and withdrawing.
Are you going to be trying to stop her chasing him down, or are you just going to keep an eye on her swinging into the air?
I think after the 3rd time, I'm just gonna like.
What's counted as the 3rd time?
The
The 4th time?
Because I'm currently on my 4th hit.
Alright, so if you're on your
miss.
4th hit,
Hey, shut
Crom will be far enough in front of you to basically try and like, not tackle you, but essentially just stop you from going any further, or attempt to.
You'll have to attempt to, because Clark's got to continue going.
Alrighty, what do you want me to roll?
BCMB.
Alrighty, try and grapple.
Yeah, that
28.
grapples.
And the
Stop.
knight continues withdrawing very slowly until he gets speed and starts running.
I'll yell at the knight. You want this to happen again, you better not come back to us ever again, you hear me?
He doesn't.
You run. Fucking run. Crunch, like, just stop Clarke from, I guess, just waving her swords at him.
Sword, but yes.
By the end of the combat, everybody should be at full health.
What? Come on! I almost had...
Don't need to anymore.
Why? They attacked us!
Yeah, they did, but he's run. Did you not see them?
I'm gonna start looting bodies.
They're scared. They. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? They attacked us. I'm protecting the party here. Who's to say he wouldn't have just gone back, got more people, and come straight back for us?
You think Mr. Slowpoke and all that armor's gonna go all over to his base and tell everyone what happened?
Could have easily made it so he couldn't.
I'll let it go. Like, I assume that Mr. Knight has made it past visual range at this point.
He's booking it.
You don't need to be a monster to fight him. Alright?
What? I'm not... How am I a monster for protecting our party?
Something I realized recently. You protect people as much as you want. Some people don't need protecting too far. You protect them too much, you become oppressive.
Clarke at this point will probably just like shrug Crom's arm off as much as she possibly can. Yep.
Yeah,
All right, I get
let
it.
go. That mark don't make you who you are, you know.
As you're looting the bodies, you'll find a few items of interest that you'll need 5 spellcrafts, and you have read magic, don't you?
I do, yes.
I don't.
You can use that as a cantrip to identify the 2 scrolls, so just 5 spellcrafts.
Nice. How is the last one always?
I think we reached for it at the same time and just bumped our heads, and that's why we fumbled.
You both like had your hands out and said, "Ah, shit, no, no."
Crom, you should be at full, by the way.
Ready?
Okay, so you know the first and third item, but that's it. Give me a second, I need to make a notepad so I can take these things out.
Demir is pointedly ignoring the bodies that are headless and the heads that have gone off of them.
Alrighty, you find an earth ring, some braces, a cloak of resistance +2, a scabbard, a backpack, and a scroll cast level 1 blizzard and cast level 1 fire.
If Clarke sort of brushed Crom off, I'll kind of move away. What'd you find?
A lot of things, they don't know what they are.
Well, there's this ring that enhances your attacks with earth magic. And then there's a cloak that's similar to what we found earlier on one of the caves. A little better.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure we can divvy that out. Those attacks are, maybe got a bit of oomph behind them. You give it to Miss Blondie here. Just tend to attack a lot. Fortunately, I don't really use a scabbard, so someone else got
We don't
that, but
really know what it does yet either, so.
yeah, well, maybe we don't use that for now then.
Right, so the ring's going to Blondie, as you said, and the cloak, who's going to take that?
Crom doesn't have a cloak yet, right?
What's that?
Crom doesn't have a cloak yet, right?
I don't know.
I don't, but
She has a cloak of resistance +1.
Clarke, yeah, Clarke's got one, but frankly, I'm worried about the two of y'all. I don't get it. Why didn't it try and speak to me and Mantha? Just you two.
Well, they only cared about me like at the very end. I think Mr. Demir because he was our healer.
No, not them. I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Don't. This was bad, but we made it. I'm talking about the big problem.
I don't rightly know. I just know we need to get it taken care of as soon as possible.
Yeah. Look, I'll take that cloak if you want me to, but can't live without it.
I think it'll help you better than it'll help us. For now, at least.
Alright. You hollow if you need it back.
Aye, we'll keep trying on the others and figure out what's going on with them as well.
yeah, me too.
With the backpack, can we just try putting a bunch of stuff into it and seeing what happens?
Depends what you put in it.
Well, first of all, no heads.
Ah, come on.
Their armor, their weapons.
Maybe not weapons?
Maybe not weapons. If it's something that can be like the staff or whatever, put those in there.
As you put the staff inside, it will disappear inside.
Oh, that's nice.
Where the hell did your staff go?
I'll reach in and I'll try to grab the staff out.
You get the staff out.
What the fuck?
I've heard of these. Be able to identify it later to figure out exactly what it is, but it's like a bag that has a separate dimension in it. Put stuff in it and it doesn't weigh as much.
Good look at Clarke, like, what the fuck is going on here?
She'll just shrug her shoulders.
Alright.
Demir will take a little bit of pleasure in just watching Crumb's face as he just pulls things out of the bag and puts them back in, making them just disappear into thin air. Just the bewilderment on Crumb's face, and he gives just the tiniest little smirk.
After like the third time, the Crumb just turns around like, we need to leave. This ain't right.
Also, if you do care for the things that they're wearing, actually, I need to take out one because one of the guys fled.
We will loot the bodies if we can.
Full plate for sure. Tower shields, I believe, are fairly expensive.
I might need that.
Put everything into the bag except for the bastard sword.
As soon as you put the full plate and tower shield into the bag, nothing else goes in it.
Oh, damn.
How much they weigh?
A lot. But those are the heaviest things, so that'll be fine. We'll just have to find places to tie the rest of the stuff on our other packs.
Anything else I'll hold. It'll put me into medium. But it's not the end of the world.
I feel like most of that stuff Mr. Gibbs can just carry.
Depends if he's up for it.
Would Crom be willing to wear a chain shirt?
I don't see why not.
Is it better than what you're wearing now?
Potentially. Do you like my hide?
Yeah, Gibbs is back.
Would we be able to find the one chocobo that fled, or is it gone?
Ah, it's gone.
I'll
Just like in the
unsummon it.
games, it runs and disappears.
If we can't find it within like 5 minutes of looking, I'll just unsummon it and then cast it 3 more times.
Yeah, chain shirt has the exact same AC qualities as my current armor, so
Even
If you're going
master
into
What's your
I can
current
hold
armor?
onto it. Hide.
if you're
It
going
makes
to
me
Berserker,
weak.
you have to change it.
The
Because
class
Berserker
I'm
doesn't
looking
allow.
for
The
has
chain
heavy armor.
shirt, since it's masterwork, is only -1 armor check penalty, so it's better for your skill checks. But if you are going, as Memphis says, you won't be able to wear it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going for either warrior or marauder after this, depending on what we do. I might stick with pack bonded, but it's just it doesn't have a lot of stuff after this. That's all. Because marauder and warrior let you wear heavy armor.
Does it work? It's metallic.
Yeah, it's metal armor specifically.
Okay,
I didn't check
and
that.
never mind.
So the chain shirt is just straight up better than what you're wearing then.
Yeah, so I could put that on. I'll drop the hide if we're going to be doing that. Because the hide has like barely any value. It's more like something I stitched together.
Also soaked in the bloods of your enemies.
True.
We can also check out these buildings that are around here and see if there's anything they left behind.
There are no buildings, it's just dilapidated and destroyed stuff.
Okay. We could track the guy back to his camp and take everything from their camp.
Ain't much point.
Alright, we've wasted enough time. Let's get back on the road.
Yeah, took a while, but I think if we just move on, we might just about make it. Just gonna keep an eye on Clarke. Seems thing out of character. Not like, I mean, like ever since what's happened to you. I mean, you seem more bloodthirsty.
He just wants to survive. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Concerned that I've said something that's making it more stabby.
Could have possibly been that you killed a prisoner in front of her, and she got all the blame for it.
Yep. I did try to take blame, but it didn't work.
You know that all of that talk way back about every enemy you leave alive is a threat to your family and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing to do with that.
I know.
Alright, and after gathering up what you could from these would-be attackers, you summon up some chocobos and be on your way. Probably a good thing you had such mythical powers to survive for that fight, as a lot of you pretty much used all of your mythic points. And as you continue onwards, you'll finish up your travels for the day, and you're able to set up camp yet again. Does Chrome follow any deity?
I do, actually. It's been in my sheet since day one. It is Osculon the Traveller.
Alright. It comes over to Crom. You're doing double watches now, aren't you?
Until Demir is set back up, which I assume he's not quite 100% yet.
Alright, whoever Crom is watching with, which did you say is Demir? Because Clarke and Menfor are together, or?
Yeah, if we double up, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As it comes to Crom and Demir's watch, the stars in the sky and the moon lighting up most of the area around you, Crom will start to notice some shining lights across the stars, possibly a sign from Osculon. However, as you notice that, you'll have to ponder on what they mean, as we will end the session here.
Is this the last session we have this year?
I think we'll play next week.
We are playing next week, 17th.
Okay, good.
And then we've also got a 31st. So there's still another one the other side of Christmas. Before the year ends.
Yeah, Crom does remember that speech about, you know, protecting your family and all, but he's trying to not be. It's figuring out, is he going to be a killer or a hunter?
Why
Times
not
are hard,
both?
guys. Times are hard.
We'll also mention, be ready for a level up next week.
Okie dokie.
Righty.
Since you're only 800 away from it.
I mean, while we're all here, is it worth just rolling health now so we know that I fail?
You say that, but I've rolled really low the entire time.
Yeah, same here.
Several people are typing.
I rolled above average! I don't care that
Yeah.
Crom beat me. I rolled above average.
Alright, Antron, let's go.
White mages are D6, right?
Yes.
Yep.
The thing is, though, you
No,
have a good chance of getting high.
Geomancer's D8, I guess.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, that is a
yeah,
D8.
it's just D8. Yeah.
Because I guess I'm supposed to have some compatibility, but... Nope.
Oh, there's the low roll.
No.
My
I might
rolls
probably
have
push my
been
luck over to you.
3 3s and now 2 1s.
My sister
Nice.
in Christ, I feel your pain. To be fair, like, at this
Just
point,
my roll spread. With one that I have managed to retrain.
I can't even remember what mine is, but my class history is 36. That's not good.
Your class HP is 86.
36.
Oh, 36, okay.
Right.
Your
Roll it.
strength